Kamusta? Today I will show you how to do drum brakes preventive maintenance service on a Toyota Wigo. In this video, we will answer the 4 important questions: how it works, how to remove the brake drum, what to look for, and how to take care of it. You would need and use the following tools and things. Make sure that the parking brake handle is up. Using a flex handle bar and a 21mm socket, loosen the lug nuts from the 4 wheel studs. Place the scissor jack under the jacking point. Lift this up until you can put the jack stand beside it. Ibaba ang scissor jack until the entire weight of the vehicle is on the jack stand. Take out the lug nuts altogether. Ibaba ang parking brake handle. Chuck off the other side of the rear tire. Let's do the same for the right front tire as well. If it's your first time to remove drum brakes, chances are you will have a hard time removing them right away. If this happens, get a hammer and gently hit these drum brakes a few times. Sa ibaba ng drum brake, you would probably see some brake dust, so it's important to wear a dust mask and safety glasses. This is part of the brake shoe where the lining would rub against the drum the moment you step on the brake pedal to help stop the vehicle. Tinutulungan ito ang front disc brake pads to put the Wigo at rest. This is the wheel cylinder which is connected to some brake components sa likod. The piston inside it would expand sideways every time we step on the brake pedal. Ganito naman ang nangyayari when you pull up the parking brake handle. It prevents the vehicle from moving or rolling backwards. The pistons are covered with dust boots which we need to inspect for any signs of leaks. Iangat ang rubber boot and check for any brake fluid residue. I don't see any on this 2017 model, but if it's already leaking, we need to change this wheel cylinder. Madali lang itong palitan. You can order the OEM part from any Toyota dealer. Inspect the status of the springs, check if they're already rusting, need some cleaning, or if they're already about to break, para mapalitan na natin. Put some isopropyl alcohol on this rag to wipe off most of the dust inside the drum brake. We're using isopropyl alcohol because it dries up easily. Behind the 2 brake shoes are 6 contact points that we need to lubricate to prevent brake noise from our Wigo's rear sides. We will use a flathead screwdriver to lift the side of the shoe so we can insert a small brush na nilagyan natin ng anti-seize space. Try not to make too much mess while doing this. Ulit-ulitin if you must. Avoid putting brake lubricant on the actual brake linings. We will now wipe off the excess space around these brake shoes and linings, including the backing plate. It's also recommended to put some anti-seize space around the wheel hub so it would be easy for us to remove the drum brake in the future. We'll now check the thickness of the braking material. Comparing it to the new set brake shoes that I bought, medyo makapal pa yung stock ones, so I don't need to replace them yet. The Wigo's drum brake has a maximum diameter of 166 millimeters. It means we can resurface this part of the drum's diameter at a machine shop of up to 166 millimeters. In other words, we don't need to buy a new drum right away if the brake noise is already coming from the drum. Let's now clean the inside part of this drum brake. We'll be using an isopropyl alcohol and a rag to service this. You can also use an 800 grit of sandpaper para lihahin itong parteng ito kung magaspang na. Ibabalik na natin ang drum brake at gulong. Push the wheel all the way to the back until you can see clearly the 4 studs for the lug nuts before we hand tighten them. Remove the jacks. Torque the wheel nuts to 103 Newton meter. Press the brake pedal and use the parking brake handle for several times while the Wigo is at rest until you can feel that everything is back to normal. Tanggalin ang kalso. Don't forget to do the same procedures on the other rear tire. According to the owner's manual, the drum brake inspection interval is every 12 months or once a year. I hope marami kayong natutunan, and I hope you would do this drum brake preventive maintenance service by yourself. Please consider subscribing, and God bless you, and I'll see you soon.